Erica?
Oh my God, Ryan, this place is trashed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the bedroom. Okay?
Who are you?
Who are you? Where's Erica?
There's no one here by that name.
This is hers. This is hers. My mother was here.
All right. What is going on? What have you done with her? You want to answer me? You want to tell me what you're doing in Erica's suite?
Ryan, watch out.
Oh, so this is interesting. What happens if I tick off their boss, I'm assuming?
The name is Slater, Zach Slater, and this is my hotel. And this room belongs to one of my showgirls, Desiree Dubois.
That's the name that she gave you. Her real name is Erica Kane.
The Erica Kane?
Yes, the Erica Kane. My mother took on an alias so that no one back home could track her down. She contacted him last night. She begged him to fly out here and help her.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Excuse me.
So you are Erica Kane's daughter?
Mm-hmm.
The resemblance is striking. She talks about you all the time.
Oh, I can imagine. The older, ungrateful daughter, keeper of secrets, queen of betrayal.
No, all she ever told me was how much she missed you.
Bedroom's empty, trash, just like this place.
Desiree, I'm sorry. Erica hasn't been well.
Yes, we know. She's been drinking.
Heavily. I cut her for liquor supply here, but guess she found some somewhere else. I saw her last night. She was in bad shape.
And you just left her?
I made sure she got to her suite safely. When I came here this morning, the room looked like this. No Erica. I'll have security comb the property and put some feelers out in the other hotels. If Erica Kane's still in Vegas, we'll find her.
Thank you. We'll pay you whatever you...
No. It's on the house. Maybe the two of you should stay here in case she comes back. I'll let you know if I find out anything.
Room service.
I'm sorry. There must be some mistake. I didn't order any food.
I did. Thank you. Now, you and Mr. Lavery had a long trip, so I thought you might be hungry.
Well, this is very kind of you, but Ryan isn't even here.
Oh, blackjack or roulette?
Neither. He got a phone call and had to leave.
News of your mother?
I don't know. It's kind of on a need-to-know basis, and I didn't really make the cut.
Well, don't worry. We got people looking for her, too.
Oh, yeah, the same people that were ready to tear Ryan apart?
We'll find her. She cares about you a great deal.
You said that she missed me.
Yeah. Erica's worried about you and your sister, and the Pine Valley newspaper is the only lifeline she had. Should have seen her face when we scoured the pages and saw your names.
Wait a minute, hold on. You read our names in the paper? No, you told me you didn't know Erica Kane was my mother until we told you.
All right. You got me. I knew Erica Kane was your mother the moment I laid eyes on her. Face like that, you can't really hide in the crowd, you
All
know?
right, but then why did you lie?
I promised to keep her secret.
No, you had no right to hide the fact that my mother was
Your
here.
mother wanted to hide, and I honored her wishes.
What, even from her family?
Now, wait a second. When you and Pretty Boy Lavery showed up, I had no idea who you were. So I'd have you checked out before I could trust you.
Fine. Well, now do you believe in America's daughter?
Yeah. You're as gorgeous and headstrong as your mother said you were.
So you spent a lot of time with my mother.
Enough.
Well, then tell me about it. I want to know about it. Tell me everything that she said, everything that she's done, everything.
When she saw that Mr. Lavery got married to somebody else, her first thought was of you.
What else did she say?
Well, that's none of my business.
No, just tell me what she said. Trust me, I'm sure I've heard worse.
She She said, you push love away as hard as you go for it.
Any other words of wisdom from my mother?
She said that even though Mr. Lavery was tagged, she's hoping that you're still in the picture. And since the two of you are here together, I'm assuming she's right.
My relationship with Ryan is none of your damn business.
That's what I think, too, and that's what I told you. But you wanted to know what was in your mother's mind.
Oh, okay, and she just told you all of this?
She's my friend.
She's your friend. What kind of a friend puts a woman in a two-bit sideshow night after night, making them drink enough booze to kill them?
A two-bit sideshow. People come to Vegas to escape their past and to live their dreams, and that is what your mother wanted.
Yeah, well, I never pictured my mother's dream coming with an all-you-can-drink buffet.
I told you, once your mother lost control, I cut her off. It's the bar, restaurant, everything.
Yeah, well, you should have tried harder.
Yeah, maybe I should have. But it seems to me whatever your mother wants, your mother gets. And if that's a drink, then God herself couldn't stop her. I just hope she gets the help she needs.
Why, because she's your star performer?
No, because I care.
Yes, well, she has plenty of people who care about her at home, people who love her. That's where she should be right now, with the people that love her.
People like you. You love her a lot, don't you?
She's my mother.
Come with me.
Outside.
All right.
Who the hell do you think you are, having Erica committed against her will?
Someone had to do something.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Are you her next of kin or her bodyguard, or did she give you medical power of attorney?
I didn't need it.
All right. I want you to call the director of this hospital and you tell him that she is being released today.
Erica has a drinking problem. This was the only sensible course of action.
So then why did you lie about it?
I swore to her I wouldn't tell anyone of her whereabouts for any reason.
She called me to come here.
Oh, that was your story. But she was in no condition to run her date book by me, and she was already ambushed by one crazed fan, and by the look of it, you could have been another.
If she needed help, you should have just contacted her family.
She didn't want that.
But she did want to be locked up in full restraints.
Erica was hysterical. You saw what she did to that room. And when I got there this morning, she was sitting on the couch, huddled under a blanket. She thought she was locked in a coffin.
And you did everything in your power to make that a reality.
I brought her to the best hospital in town. You gotta tell me something. What is it that you want me to do? Just ignore her condition?
Wait a minute, back at the hotel, you knew Kendall was Erica's daughter. Why didn't you just fill her in?
That's what I did. And if Kendall wants me to release her mother into her care, that's what I'll do. Now, if you think that you're gonna be in control of Erica, you gotta think again.
I don't understand what the hell happened to her. She's completely disconnected.
Do you want your mother released into your care?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Give me a minute.
I assume you have news, otherwise you wouldn't be hiding around the corner listening to our private conversation.
Your mother's free to go in your care.
Okay, but she won't go with me. She'll only go with Ryan. So isn't there something I could sign to delegate her care over to him, just so we can get her back to the hotel?
Is that what you want?
Yeah, it's the only way.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Okay, could you just drive me back to your hotel?
Sure. The office is this way. You look like you could use a drink.
Huh. Seeing my mother like that could put me off alcohol for life.
Water.
Fine.
I'm sorry things didn't go well.
That's all right, I'm used to it. My mother and I, our relationship has always been a little confusing. This whole past year's, it's been crazy. It's a long story.
Yeah, your sister was raped. Rapist was killed and you stood trial for the murder. That's the short list.
You're pretty well informed.
You thought everything was going to be okay when your sister didn't have to go to jail. Then the helicopter crashed. Baby died. It's no wonder Erica ran.
Did my mother tell you all of this?
A lot of it, and then the rest was in the papers.
Are you having an affair with her?
No, I am not. She's a fascinating woman, but a little too difficult for me.
Like mother, like daughter. The difficult part, anyway.
Fascinating part as well.
My mother might be available, but I'm not.
Don't flatter yourself. Now, Lavery's married to somebody else.
The subject is my mother.
It is? I thought the subject was me. I thought you wanted to find more about who I am. I mean, that's why Lavery sent you here, right?
Brian didn't send me. He didn't. But I just need to know. I want to know what you are to my mother. I mean, should I be concerned?
Erica's so right about you.
Why? What did she say?
You have a real problem trusting people.
Okay, well, why don't you give me one good reason why I should trust you?
Okay, I will. As soon as I come up with one. Kendall, if I were you, I wouldn't trust me at all.
So I do have reason to worry.
It's not what I said.
Are you being honest with me, Mr. Slater?
Even if I were being honest, would you believe me?
All right, obviously there's no point in continuing this, is there?
No, there is. You said you want to know my story, and now I want to tell it. Glad you're sitting down. When I was 17, I was on my own. And I did pretty much everything that required sweat. And that means working on ranches in Australia. I was on oil rigs in the Atlantic. And I set explosives, turned mountains into roads. And I got a pilot's license. Flew cargo for a few years.
Okay, so what prepared you to be a casino owner?
I always liked gambling. And I won my first casino in a card game in Tahoe. Kind of took to it, I don't know why, and now I have 5.
Like a hand of poker.
Like a hand of poker. Works for me, today anyway. Tomorrow, I don't know. And as far as your mother goes, you know, people like that, you wealthy people, celebrities, they come to Vegas to escape, and I facilitate that.
You've done a lot more than that for her.
Your mother had a problem. And she was going to be no good to me or anybody else if she didn't get it sorted out. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Whether you trust me or not, it's all the same to me. The important thing is that your mother survived this time. Now, when you tell me how much you love her, why are you concerned about anything else?
Brian, what happened to my mother?
Erica's gone.
You let Erica get away?
She just took off.
No, but Ryan, you have to find her. You have to get her back
It's
now.
a little late for that now. She's like long gone
Ryan,
by
you
now.
found her before,
Kendall,
Ryan.
Kendall, there's no tracking her down this time, okay? Trust me.
I can help you find her.
Call me crazy, but aren't you the reason that she took off in the first place?
We left her with you, right?
Well, Erica has a mind of her own, which of course you ignored when you had her hospitalized against her will.
She needed help.
Yeah, she did need help. That's why she called me to help her. But thanks to you, by the time I got there, she didn't trust anybody and she took off. So anytime you want to stop helping, that would be great.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'll find your mother.
Okay, Brian, what the hell is going on?
Okay, Erica has not disappeared, all right? She's someplace safe.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Okay.
What'd you get out of him, Slater?
Well, I mean, he was pretty straightforward. He answered every single question, even though he figured I was pumping him for information.
And you believe him?
Well, actually, he told me not to. He acted like that he didn't give a damn if I believed him or not. But, I mean, he didn't seem suspicious or anything. I mean, he told me his whole damn life story.
Well, how do you know he didn't make the whole thing up?
I don't know, maybe he exaggerates or something, but he didn't seem like he was lying or cheating. I didn't get that vibe at all. I mean, it's not like he sprouted fangs and turned into a vampire or anything.
Well, I wouldn't count out the garlic in the holy water yet.
Yeah, but he's a successful, powerful, wealthy man. I just don't see what he could be after. You don't trust Zach?
That's right, Lavery. Walls have ears around here.
Ryan left to go to the airport, and I'm just gonna meet him there.
He talked you into leaving.
Oh, yeah, he made me see there was really no point in sticking around. I mean, when Erica's ready to give up the bottle and come home, she'll do it.
I'm surprised you would abandon your mother like that.
Yeah, well, if you knew Erica like I do, you'd agree with me. Sometimes you just gotta walk away from Erica just to keep your mind sane.
Sure you know best.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not grateful. So, thank you for everything that you've done.
I'm not giving up. I will find your mother, and when I do, I will call you. Okay?
Okay.
Can I give you a ride to the airport?
No, thanks. I got it covered. It was very nice to meet you.
I know.